Hello, this is Joe. I'm doing. Let's see. Let's try it out. There we go. There, it should start not shake as much. Anyways, I'm doing this on my phone for a couple of reasons. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I don't have any of my stuff, and I don't have internet. So, yay! I'm not at home. I'm actually out taking a mental vacation because I had an anxiety attack big enough to make people worried about me. So they dropped me off at my sister's because she works right next door to her house, so she can come in and peek on me periodically. But I'm going to be heading home this Saturday, so yay for nothing bad medically happening. Woo! Don't accidentally go off your anxiety meds. It's where it was an accident. But anyways, I bought some Pokemon cards while I was up here, and I might end up buying some more, but I bought this pack. I opened it. I probably should have waited to open it with you guys. It's one of those packs that 20 cards in one and a foil card inside, and it comes loose. So I didn't open up any of those other things. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at these guys, shall we? They've been shuffled because Joe's weird. So we're gonna take a look at them. All right, first one that we got is a Manphy. Let's hold that better. Manphy. HP 70. Its first attack is only 1 energy, Deep Currents. Shuffle 5 energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Dang, that's really good. That's really good. Water Pulse. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep, and it also does 20 damage. Its weakness is Grass does double damage. It has no resistance, and its Retreat is also only 1 energy. So this is that's a dang good card. This is probably going into my Fire and Ice deck, or Fire and Water deck, because there's no actual ice. So yeah, there's that one. Dang happy about that one. And then I got a Fennekin, which is also going to go into my Fire Water deck that I'm building. It is HP 60, basic Pokemon. Will-O-Wisp does 10 damage. It also has Tail Whip, flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Actually, I should probably have read the... Yeah, let's do it on the picture, and I'll just read it from here. It starts its life with a wondrous power that permits it to bond with any kind of Pokemon. Number 491, seafaring Pokemon, height 1 foot, weight 3.1 pounds. I really like the information like that, so might as well give it to you guys. Fennekin, he is number 653, fox Pokemon, height 1 foot and 4 inches, it's probably counting the ears, weight 20.7 pounds. So that other guy's really light. As it here, let's look at the picture. That's more interesting. As it walks, it munches on a twig in place of a snack. It intimidates opponents by puffing hot air out of its ears. Okay, that's kind of weird. And a Sphinx. That's what I might trade to Ben because it's an electric type. We'll see if he wants it. HP 50, ability, evolutionary advantage. If you go second, this Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. It does static stock, which is 10, but that evolving very quick thing, that's probably going to be its boon if Ben can get the second one of it. It is a flash Pokemon. Its height is 1 foot, and this is all Imperial, sorry. 1 foot, 8 inches, weight 20.9 pounds. If I was better at conversions, I would do that in my head. All of its fur dazzles if danger is sensed. It flees while the foe is momentarily blinded. Flash! Ah! Savior of the runaway. Alright, here we have a Wormadon. HP 120. It is a stage 1, which means it's an evolved form. It has Solar Ray, which heals 20 damage from each of your Pokemon, which is really nice, as well as it does 20 damage. It does Leaf Cutter, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage than it's already 60, so it has a chance of doing 60 to 90 damage. It is a Bagworm Pokemon, height 1 foot, 8 inches, weight 14.3 pounds. When Burmy evolved, its cloak became a part of this Pokemon's body. The cloak is never shed. And it can evolve from any of the 3 different colors. Although it would be fun to match the colors. Alright, and then this one is a trainer card. You just heard the washing machine. It gets really loud. Apricorn Maker. Search your deck for up to 2 item cards that have the word ball in their name. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You may play only one support during your turn before your attack. So basically, because the apricorns in the video game can be used as Pokeballs, special Pokeballs, it basically says, hey, summon some Pokeballs because you found the Apricorn Maker. Now we have a Yanmega. Woo! It's also an evolved form. Technically, it's a mega evolution, but whatever. Its HP is 120. It is supersonic. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused, which does 30 damage. And then if you have 4 energy to it, doesn't matter what 4, it does Cutting Wind, which is 120 damage. It is an Ogre Darner Pokemon, which is probably a play on its name. Again, sorry about the shaking. I guess I'm still a little hurting, but oh well. We're going to do this. This 6-legged Pokemon is easily capable of transporting an adult in flight. The wings on its tail help it stay balanced. Wow, so that's a scary dragonfly, if it can pick you up and carry you away. That's actually terrifying to me. And look! This is one of the reasons why I'm going to be using that Fennekin, because I also have a Braixen, which is its evolved form. It has a HP of 80. Destructive Flame. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Cackling Ribbon. Does 30 damage. It is the Fox Pokemon, because it's the evolved form of the Fox Pokemon. Its height is now 3 foot and 3 inches, and it weighs 32 pounds. When the twig is plucked from its tail, friction sets the twig alight. The flame is used to send signals to its allies, or burn its enemies, Then I also got a Murkow, which is another one of my favorite ones, and if I can find the evolved form of this, I'd be very happy. Its HP is 70. Whirlwind. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon, and it does 10 damage. It is the Darkness Pokemon, and is one of the original Dark Pokemon back in the day. They awaken at dusk and take wing in the twilight, leading to the expression, get home before the Murkrow fly. That's kind of fun. And then we have a cute little seal. Yay! It has 80 HP and only has 1 attack, which is Icy Snow, so it's more useful, I guess, for evolving. And it does have nice HP, though. It is the Sea Lion Pokemon. Very weak Sea Lion Pokemon. Its height is 3 foot 7 inches, and its weight is 41.9 pounds. Covered with light blue fur, its hide is thick and tough. It is active in the bitter cold of negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Which makes sense, because I've even been active in negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It sucks, but he's got more fur than I do. Welcome to Idaho, where it actually gets that cold. Hiker! Look at the top 5 cards of either player's deck and choose one of them. That player shuffles the other cards back into their deck. Then put the card you choose on top of that deck, so you can mess around with their hand. Or you can mess around with your own hand. I also really like the Slandits and Slanda behind him, because I really use those heavily in my other deck. You may play only one support card, so this is another support card. A Bronzor, a nice metal guy. Hypnosis. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Or Spinning Attack, which does 20 damage. It has 60 HP. The Bronze Pokemon, hence, the name Bronzor. It's blue because actually bronze, when it oxidizes, instead of turning green like copper, it turns a bluish color. So now you've learned something. Yay. Implements shaped like it were discovered in ancient tombs. It is unknown if they are related. Oh gosh, that's a dead Bronzor. That's horrible. Pokemon, why do you have to be evil all the time? And look, I got another Braixen. That's another reason. So I've got 2 Braixens and 1 Fennekin. I'd like to have more Fennekins, but still, that's building up. And then, I got a Fire Slandit. I'm very happy about that, and I kind of want to sneak it into my poison deck, but I don't know, my psychic deck, but I don't know. Its HP is 70. Its scratch is 10. It has Venoshock, which is 20 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is already poisoned, This attack does 40 more damage, which since the other Slandit's poison like crazy, that's dang good. So Slandit, Toxic Lizard Pokemon. It's 2 feet tall and weighs 10.6 pounds. It burns its body fluids to create a poisonous gas. When its enemies become disoriented from inhaling the gas, it attacks them. But yeah, I really like a Slandit, and that's the main reason I don't have the game that they're in. I gave it to my sister, and I'm like, but I want a Slandit now. So, a Feraligatr! I don't have any other its evolved form, so it's not as useful to me. But hey, HP 160. Crunch. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Ouch. It also does Hydro Splash, which is really nice with 130 damage. Weakness times 2 to plant. Sorry, I haven't been saying that with every single one of them. I've been a little excited about looking through them. It is the Big Jaw Pokemon. Not sure. There we go. Now it focused. Its height is 7 foot and 7 inches, so it's taller than me. Its weight is 195 pounds. It's taller than me, but it doesn't weigh as heavy as me. That sucks. Come on, Feraligatr. It usually moves slowly, but it goes at blinding speed when attacking and biting its prey. I mean, alligators are heavier than me. Why can't that guy be heavier than me? He's taller. Oh, we got little deerlings. They're so cute. 60 HP, and they find a friend. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards, so you can use that to put another ones out on the hand, or to upgrade it into, I can't remember its evolved form, but you know. You can search for its evolved form or search for other cards, but it can't really attack. It does have some HP to survive, but yeah. It is the season Pokemon, because depending on the season, it changes its colors. This is the spring version. The turning of the seasons changes the color and scent of this Pokemon's fur. People use it to mark the seasons, besides just things happening. A Drifblim. These guys are also terrifying, but not as terrifying as their unevolved form. 110 health, damage transport. Move 4 damage counters from each of your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Ouch! That is painful. So it heals 40 damage and inflicts 40 damage. Windwheel. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon and also does 80 damage. Weakness times 2 to lightning, but it actually has a resistance minus 20 against fighting. It, I believe, is the Blimp Pokemon. Yep, Blimp Pokemon, height 3 foot 11 inches, 33 pounds. I thought it would be lighter, because it does fly. Even while under careful observation, large flocks of Drifblim flying at dusk will inexplicably disappear from view, which is not terrifying at all. Thank you, Pokemon, for all this one. And then this was the foil card. A Gyarados. Now I just need a Magikarp, and I want to put him in my Fire and Ice deck, too. I mean, come on, it's a Gyarados. Gyarados. And it's a foil. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so it does 130 health. It is Berserker Splash, which does 80 damage. This attack also does 10 damage to each benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Don't apply weakness and resistances for benched Pokemon. Ouch! So it's a big, ow, yeah, that's very painful. Aquatail, flip a coin. For each water energy attached to this Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage for each of the heads. Ow! Ow! Especially if you have 4 water on him. Dang, that's a lot of damage. So that's 90 already, and then plus each water, so that can be 120 plus so that is 210 damage that you could do. So that's 90 to 210 damage. Ow, that is painful. That's very painful. I love you already. He is the atrocious Pokemon. Height 21 and 4 inches. That's probably his length. His weight is 518 pounds, which, thank goodness, he's actually a lot heavier than me because he's a lot bigger than me. Rarely seen in the wild, huge and vicious, it is capable of destroying entire cities in its rage, which is a good thing that they're very rare. Although the red one was always fun to try and catch. A Vanillite! It's a cute little ice cream. Don't eat it though, it's sentient. Triple Spin. Flip 3 coins. The attack does 10 damage for each of its heads, making a chance of doing 0 to 30 damage. Its weakness is metal, which makes sense because it's an ice Pokemon. It is the Fresh Snow Pokemon. Height 1 foot 4 inches and 12.6 pounds. This might end up going in my Fire and Ice deck because it's actually an ice. Born of an icicle, this Pokemon uses frosty breath to make ice crystals, causing snow to fall. I probably should have just kept that on the picture, like I've been doing. We're almost done. Just a few more. 3 more. Alright, and this other one is a Carbink. Its HP is 90. Ability Safeguard. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon EX. Its effect is Power Gem. 40 damage. Its weakness is ×2 to plant. It is the Jewel Pokemon. It is a foot tall and weighs 12.6 pounds. It has slept underground for hundreds of millions of years since its birth. It's occasionally found during excavation of caves or mines. So that's a rare one to find. Mini Shao. It's a cute little bugger. Look at the cute little bugger. It's got 50 HP and it does a tail smack. So cute. Look at that. Look at that cute little face. He loves you. He's a chinchilla. Chinchilla! He's a foot tall, so he's a big chinchilla. And weighs 12.8 pounds. He's a fat chinchilla. Chubby chinchilla. These Pokemon prefer a tidy habitat. They are always sweeping and dusting, using their tails as brooms. So he's a clean, fat, chubby little chinchilla. This is the last one, and it's a Diglett. And it's a metal Diglett, the Alolan Diglett, which is why it has 3 hairs on the top of its head. It also does Iron Head. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 10 damage for every hair. Wow. So that's has a chance of doing near infinite damage. Has a chance of. It's, the chances of it actually happening are very low. But if you keep flipping heads, it's going to do a lot of damage. It is the Mole Pokemon. It is 8 inches tall and weighs 2.2 pounds. That's not very heavy for its size. Its golden hairs function as sensors. It probes them out of its burrow to monitor its surroundings. All right, so that's been it. Thank you for staying with me for a little bit. I'm just kind of happy that we now have commercials on our channel. So sorry that you have to deal with commercials, but hey, that gives us money to do more videos, more actions, go to more places, and do more things. All for you. You, the audience, because we love you. Anyways, this has been Joe of the Masks. You have yourself a blessed day. Or Joe, if you want to just call me Joe. You can call me Joe. Anyways, I'm Benjamin of Hitchcock Handyman's younger brother. And this has been my new Pokemon haul that I just bought. Thank you, and you have you guys a blessed day.